It's the moment the sun won't set on us, nah. Drums keep knocking, hearts unlocking, we gon' soar. Feel it rising, horizon brighter than before. This year, best year ever for sure.
Yeah, hustle got a rhythm, heartbeat of ambition. Every step precision, every move a vision. Sweat dripping, but the grind feel electric. From boardrooms to back streets, connections magnetic. Turn dreams into contracts, ink 'em with conviction. Each handshake a ripple, a bigger mission. From me to you, build a million, no division. Bet on better days, not as my tradition. We don't stop, nah, we elevate. Every loss, yeah, it educate. From the ashes, rebuild a state. This year, I'll let the doubters debate. It's the best year ever, no doubt in my mind. Every star aligns, success intertwined. Hands up, hearts up, to the sky we climb. Best year ever, leave the past behind. It's the best year ever, best year, let's shine. Keep the beat alive, we rise in time.
Unity's the currency, wealth in the people. Helping hands stack high, we building the steeple. Echoes of the drum, they carry our sequel. Better me, better you, yeah, the vibe is lethal. Power and belief, it sparks like a fire. Lift each other higher, the only desire. Waves of change crash, we the ocean's choir. Chanting this desire, truth never expires. Feel it in the air, it's a rush, it's a tide. Purpose in the motion, we collide, we unite. Euphoria erupts, every step justified. This year, best year amplified. This year, this year, this year, this year, this year.
Yeah, felt the weight, now I lift it. From the mud to the summit. You feel me? Yeah, climbed out the pit, dirt still on my skin. Turned every year to a lesson, that's how you begin. Losses taught me the angles, how the light bends. Now I'm a prism, shining for the world to transcend. Pressure made diamonds, my flaws now glisten. Every crack in the armor, a story that's risen. Had to break bread with the hunger within. Now I'm stacking blessings, let the feast begin. Had to lose, had to bruise, to sharpen my truth. Had to fall, had to crawl, to lace up these boots. Now the drum line pounds, the rhythm's alive. Feel the pulse of the struggle, is how we survive. From pain to power, watch the phoenix rise. Flames in my chest, got the fire inside. Building bridges, not walls. Let the love multiply. Yeah. From pain to power, now we touch the sky. Touch the sky. Hey, hey, hey. Touch the sky. Hey, hey, hey. Touch the sky. Hey, hey, hey. Touch the sky. From pain to power, now we touch the sky. Wrote my future in the ink, no erasing the script. Used to sink in the quicksand, now I'm making a shift. Took the heat from the furnace, turned it into a gift. Now my soul's a cathedral, let the organ uplift. I'm a ripple in the ocean, but I'm making a wave. Planting seeds in the garden, watching others get saved. See the joy in their faces, hear the hope in their tone. Success ain't success if you're eating alone.
Hands in the dirt, feel the earth's heartbeat.
Every failure was fuel, every scar I received.
Now we rise with the world in our reach.
Turn the pain into power, let the drums unleash. This the rhythm of a comeback. Heartbeat sink, hear the drum crack. Echoes in my chest, yeah, I'm running that. Dust on my shoulders, I brush that. Golden aura glowing, step sharper than a diamond edge. Watch the path I'm showing. Blueprints in the brain, skyscraper in the making. Brick by brick, I'm raising stakes. Foundations never shaking. They said slow down, I sped up. I'm burn on my ambition. Every step a declaration, every move a mission. I see the skyline bending, my vision never ending. Energy transcending to the cosmos, I'm ascending. This my best year yet. Write it in the sky, every goal I set. Now watch me amplify, I'm a power surge. A comet in a scent, lifting up the world. Best year yet. Best year yet. Best year yet. Pages of my my story burn bright like pyrotechnics. Firework intentions, every burst electric. Ripple through the system, helping hands extended. Chain reaction, kindness, cycles reinvented. I'm winning when we're winning. Synergy's the weapon. Business built on betterment. My ethics stay the essence. Clock spin, we're advancing. No more second guessing. The future's ours for dancing. Every step's a blessing. It's my best year yet. Best year yet. Best year yet.
I'm on the mind, lace up the plan, stretch out the vision.
We running again.
Hey, I design days like a playbook page. Color code goals and I live that way. Intervals inbox, calendar sprints. Brain doing burpees, focus on 10%. Boardroom baseline, pivot on the glass. Quarter-hour drills, how I handle the pass. Treat every loss like film I can watch. Slow it down, frame by frame, reload. Been it like sports, I train for this. Money, power, respect, that game I live. Hit that brainwave switch, then I'm locked in quick. From the ground to the peak, yeah, I built that brick. Business like sports, I bleed for this. Leadership, hustle in my callous fist. Hit that brainwave switch, watch the whole world flip. From a thought to a thing, I design that script. Neurons run laps when the doubt told loud. I reroute tracks, take a different route. Connectivity buzzing like a huddle at half. I pass vision out, then we all attach. Chest day meetings, leg day calls. Heavy decision, low rest, high cost. Still I stack habits like reps on a rack. Discipline deposit, interest comes back.
Who leads when it hurts? Who speaks when it's tense? Who shares every win? Who holds every L? I coach my own mind from the bench to the hill. Every thought is a drill. Every fear gets spelled.
FACE, racing, heart rate rise, but I still embrace it. Business like sports, I train for this. Money, power, respect, that game I live. Hit that brainwave switch, then I'm locked in quick. From the ground to the peak, yeah, I built that brick. Business like sports, I train for this. Money, power, respect, that game I live.
Wake up different, brain rewired overnight, same old mirror. But the eyes got higher light, turn my doubts into data that I track.
What's going on? Let us know how you feel in the chat. Go ahead and let us know how you feel in the chat.
My fears like a science, turning every little can to compliance. Every thought is a choice, redesign it. Watch me, watch me. New pathways, firing like fireworks in my head.
Go ahead and put your city in the chat. Put your city in the chat. Put where you're from in the chat.
Give respect when I walk in, growth in my veins, I change and I lock in. Transform. I'm paid in ways you can't ignore. New pathways, I'll never think the way I did before.
What's going on? Go ahead and put how you feel in the chat. Today is a good day for a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Put your city in the chat. Let us know where you're from.
The pressure hit my chest, now I breathe. Turn that pressure into flex.
Alright, if you know that this year is going to be the best year, go ahead and put the social emoji in the chat. Go ahead and put the trophy emoji in the chat if you know that this year is going to be an unbreakable year, unstoppable year. A year where you reach new levels. Go ahead and put a trophy emoji in the chat.
Big paydays coming from the work that I bled. Power in my pocket, respect when I walk in. Growth in my veins, I change and I lock in. Transform.
You know it's about transformation. Go ahead and put the trophy emoji in the chat. You are the MVP of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to welcome you to our Mindset Reset calls. Let's go ahead and make sure we're recording. Look, man, as I always start to call and I say today is a good day for a great day, it's just a fact. It's just a reality. And you could choose which reality you want. You could choose to have today be a worse day or today be the great day. Now, it's up to you. It's always going to be up to you. Someone put into the chat, it's up to me. I want you to put into the chat, it's up to me. Go ahead and put that into the chat. It's up to me. I'm going to hook up my tablet just in case I have to get on the whiteboard. Because lately I haven't been using the whiteboard on the go, and I need to go back to doing that. So I have my tablet with me, and that's the purpose of having this tablet. So I need to use it. If I have to use it, I need to make sure that it's ready to go. Okay, make sure it's ready to go. All right. So what we're talking about today is becoming your most attractive character. We're talking about the 5 characteristics that help you become the most attractive character. Anytime I mention the most attractive character, what comes to mind to you? Let me know in the chat. What comes to mind to you when I mention the most attractive character? Let me know in the chat. What comes to mind to you when I mention the most attractive character? Let me know in the chat. Venus, I see your camera. If you don't have your camera on, go ahead and turn your camera on. Venus, I see your camera is on. You want to go and unmute and just kind of tell me your first thoughts, your initial thoughts on what becoming your most attractive character means in general, but also for you.
I was getting ready to say, I don't know, money. I don't know.
No, I want you to think about it because remember, all of your opportunities come to you based upon your level of attraction. So
Okay.
how attractive you are determines how many opportunities you get. Now, attraction is not just in vanity or physical looks, it's also in the way you carry yourself, characteristics, and it's also the way you operate, the way you think, right? So when you are thinking about becoming your most attractive Venus, maybe Venus is not the character that you say to yourself. Maybe you're somebody else, right? Maybe you have a nickname, but do you have a nickname? Do you have like a short name that you go to?
No.
Okay, so you go by Venus, right?
Yeah.
So if you could be the most attractive Venus, what would that look like for you? Like, what would have to happen on your behalf in order for that to show up into your life?
I want to be a unstoppable transaction coordinator, real estate investor.
Ooh, right. So now when you get into the depths of that, you have to look at what qualities or what qualifies you as that unstoppable transactor, the person that could really put deals together within real estate. What actually qualifies you to be that person? Let's bring you
Well,
up here with me because I only see myself up here. Let's bring you up.
I don't know how to bring my picture up. Okay, there you go. Right now I completed my certification, my operator badge. I'm in a working process of still training. I'm connecting, networking with directors, other people in my group. I kind of like had a rough week because I had to switch back to the original training that I took. And I've been on accountability calls. I'm networking with other successful ladies. So it's starting to come together. And I just need to get my first file, my first client.
And it's coming, right? Your first client is coming because you're putting in the work, you're preparing for the opportunity to allow you
Yeah.
to acquire the customer. Now, I would love for you to think about the certifications that you're getting, all the qualifications that it's taken for you to become this high level person. Which type of skill sets is it working on?
Um, one, wait a minute, one moment. Uh, the number one thing is basically somebody had put in a comment. Networking is very, very powerful for what I'm trying to do. So that's one of the skills that I'm working on. I'm good with speaking, with buyers, sellers, realtors, investors, things like that. Now, the thing is I have to build my framework of what I need to plug in. I need to kind of ride along with somebody, or should I say shadow, with somebody who has the skills that completed a file and would take me along step by step so that I know how to properly execute the documentation. So that's the main thing that I'm working on. And I'm at the point where I might post that, look, I'm willing to work for free for 2 weeks a month because I need the skills. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So we can get and understand. First of all, go into the Telegram groups or the school community and put that we're live, and we're live on the Mindset Reset Network, and so other people know that it's going on right now. Venus, when you're talking, right, you're talking about speaking, and then you're also talking about connecting to other people, and then you're also referring to being able to create frameworks, which is thinking big, strategy, right? So these are skill sets that you know that is going to help you become the most attractive character. This is not by coincidence that you're saying this. You're saying this because these are the skill sets, these are the traits that we'll go over today, that is going to allow you to be the most attractive character. Remember,
Right.
all of your opportunities are going to come based upon the level of attractiveness you produce, in a sense, right? And the reason
Yes.
why I'm saying this strategically is because I don't want you all to forget this. I want this to be so ingrained into your mind. You know it, like it's a necessary step. Just like when you put your shoes on and you have shoelaces, you must tie your shoelaces. You just don't walk out the house and just shoelaces hanging everywhere. You tie. It's a necessary step to putting on shoes. It's a necessary step to covering your feet when you're in the street. Now, the necessary steps for you to be the person that can get the deals is being able to speak well, being able to articulate yourself, being able to communicate, being able to hold the conversation, know how to listen, being able to think big, to create strategies and frameworks and formulas that work for you and for the people around you. This doesn't happen without you actually creating it. And the more you practice, the more you get better. So when they say practice makes what? What do you
Practice
think?
makes perfect. Like, I will, you know, what I also have to do, I got out there on Facebook, I started doing my posting, but the main thing is, I need to know what skills I really do already have so that I can add value to be a team player for someone, so to speak.
Good. Stay right there. Keep that thought, because when I go into the next few slides, you're going to develop a sense of understanding, okay, which skill sets do I have? Where do they go? Which character am I best suited to play? Because we're all playing a character. You choose every day to get up to be a character. Practice doesn't make perfect, but practice makes progress. Go ahead and put that in the chat. Practice makes progress. The thing is, all you want to do, Venus, is just progress a little bit in the areas that you already have skill sets in, and then progress in the areas where you don't have those skill sets. Because if it's a weakness, all a weakness is an underdeveloped strength. Make sense? All right. So
Yeah,
you're ready to learn a little bit more how you can be more attractive to get those clients. All right. Everyone send some love in the chat. In fact, come off of mute. I want you all to snap it up and clap it up for Venus. Go ahead and snap it up and clap it up. That was great participation. We appreciate you for that.
yeah, I'm ready to go. And I had a hard time last week. I tried to sign up for the Meltos. I paid for it, but I don't know how to get started.
Okay, if you pay for it, then we'll show you how to get started and we'll help you work on all that. Okay.
Okay, thank
All right.
you.
Everyone, snap it up, clap it up. Let's go. Great job, Venus. Great job.
Thank
Good job. Good job.
Participation.
Good job.
Good job, Venus.
Remember, we learn from each other. When we come up in here and share, we learn from each other. So don't be afraid to raise your hand. You might be feeling a little nervous. It's okay. Get the nerves out. Because scared money won't make money. Put that in the chat. Scared money won't make money. You all a little slow in the chat today. I don't know. We're half step slow today. What's going on? What's going on here today, man? Come on, let's pick it up. Let's pick it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the 5 characteristics that help make you become the most attractive character. And this is super important, ladies and gentlemen, because if you become more attractive, your opportunities grow, right? The more attractive you become, the more opportunities come your way. So I just want to read a letter I created to you all. If you don't know what the MVP growth system is, the MVP growth system is the Love Plus platform geared to specific tasks. So we have a specific track that allows you to grow, and a lot of your mentors, or it might be community leaders, or it might be your employer, they will send you here and we'll put you through our growth system and you have tremendous success, because this is all about transformation. And we understand the 5 skill sets that you're going to utilize that is going to make you a leader in the room. Now, when you walk into any room, I want you to understand you are already being judged as a leader or a follower. In order to be a great leader, you have to be a great follower. So don't look at being a follower as something that's wrong. But if you're always just following, when are you ever leading? Okay, so welcome to the MVP growth system, where we blend the precision of business with the power of athletics to help you perform, lead, and grow with ease. Just like elite athletes train to play at their peak without burning out, this platform helps leaders, staffs, organizations perform at the highest level in less time with less pressure. How many of us feel like there's a lot of pressure on you to perform at work? There's a lot of pressure for you to perform as a mom or as a dad or whatever it may be. You feel pressure to perform. Go ahead and put a 1 in the chat if that's you. Put a 0 in the chat if you don't feel the pressure. Let us know. Let us know. Okay, so this isn't about hustling harder. How many of us have heard work harder, work harder, work harder? That is the #1 thing that people are going to say to you. Work hard, work hard. But the truth is, I've seen people work so hard, they work themselves into the grave. If I'm making sense right now, put Yana in the chat. You are not alone. YANA. I've seen people come to me say, hey, work hard, hard work, hard work. And I've seen them I've seen them actually work so hard that they never actually moved. They stayed in the same position their entire lives. I know you know some of those people. I can't be the only one. Okay, so this isn't about hustling harder. This isn't about hustling at all, even though hustling is part of the nature. You have to be able to get up. You have to be able to move. You have to be able to be creative. Those are the things that you have to do in order for you to become successful. If you're not doing that, somebody else is doing that and leveraging you. Okay, so this is about learning to think, move, and lead like an athlete in business. See, this is about business athletics. Somebody put business athletics in the chat. I know some of us in here may not be athletic. Well, you're going to get athletic today. Okay, this is about getting you to that next level. You have to become athletic. This is, I would say, a safe space. This is generally a safe space for us to grow. So please feel comfortable in what we're saying and what we're talking about, and become adaptable to it, right? So some of the key attributes is being focused, disciplined, adaptable, and driven by results. That's what athletes do, right? They're focused, they're disciplined, they're adaptable, and they're driven by results. And we admire athletes, whether we outright say it, because we know that they dedicate themselves to the craft. You have to dedicate yourself to the craft. Venus, when it comes to you taking that next level, I love what you said today. You said, I'm dedicated. I'm so dedicated that, hey, look, I'm willing to work for free for 2 weeks out of the month if you was to show me and give me a good rope and a good understanding to get me to another level. And I love that, because you have to be dedicated. So that shows that you already have an athletic mindset. So let's continue to go. You're here because you want to lead better, execute faster, feel more confident in doing it. Whether your goal is to get promoted, manage a high-performing team, or run an organization that wins consistently, this platform gives you the system, the strategy, and the mindset to make that happen. Somebody put, that's me, in the chat if you feel like that's you. If you feel like you're a leader, that want to lead better, or you want to become a leader, you want to execute faster and more confident while doing it so you can get promoted or manage a high performing team or run an organization that wins consistently, go ahead and put that's me in the chat, because this platform gives you that. Right? So when we give you the Love Plus platform, please take advantage of it. Okay, so now within our most attractive character MVP framework for leadership and high performance, we want you to understand that the MVP leadership system transforms individuals into high performing leaders who can execute. Write this stuff down. Execute, unify, and strategize. That right there is basically what Venus was referring to when she said speak. When you speak, you're going to be able to unify people, to get them to even listen to you, to want to even put their dollars down to acquire your product or service or make a deal with you. You need to be able to execute. You need to have organization. You can't be half in and half out. It doesn't work that way. It's all in so you can get all the production that you truly want. And you have to be able to strategize. So you must be able to think big. Okay, write this in the chat. Come on, write this in the chat. Execute, unify, strategize. That is your 3-step formula for understanding how to grow through your leadership. Now, evolving through these 3 stages of leadership mastery, this merges the 5 MAC types. So MAC type is most attractive character types. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you how it works inside of a corporate world. And then when you go into your breakout rooms, you'll be able to have these conversations to pick out opportunities with each other to build on what we are discussing right now. So we have a framework that forms a foundation for 90-day. If this is a side thing for anyone who's interested, if you're interested in a certification where you can be a leader, you're certified in leadership management and sales. If you want that certification, we do offer that. That is $13.99. That's only $13.99 to get this certification. And in this certification, once again, you're certified to be able to close deals, to be able to bring in leads, to be able to manage teams, and also make sales. And even if you're not looking to get the certification, still pay attention and still work on, because you still learn a lot. But the certification allows you to be this person, and which is what we all want to be. So let's get down to the nitty gritty, ladies and gentlemen. The original 5 attractive character types. Now, I'm telling you this for a reason. Please pay attention, because this will give you so much clarity. You might want to pay me for this today. That's how much clarity it would give you today. You might just say, hey, what's your Zelle? Okay, so the first type that we have, the most attractive character type, the first one, it's not in an order of highest to lowest, but this is just the first one we're going over. I need you to write this down. Every time we're going over this, write this down so it's ingrained into your mind. Visionary. Now, the core strengths of a visionary is a person that can see the future, the person that inspires belief. So remember, Venus was saying, she said, hey, I need to know exactly what my skill set truly is so I can know how to help even more than what I'm doing now. This is your opportunity. As we go through the core strengths, see which strengths you recognize that you have. And then when we move over to the primary role, you can realize where you would be successful. I'm telling you, this gives you so much clarity. Come on. This is free information right here. This right here takes your life to the next level. This is the same blueprint we use in corporate to go from 6 figures to $1 million. These are the same roles that we outsource, that we hire people to come in, and we still use this to grow our business. It does not matter which level of life you're in or which level of business you're in. You can use these 5 types and still grow and scale. Okay, so let's continue to move with visionary. The visionary's core strength is the person that can see the future. You can inspire belief. The primary role in growth is direction and communication. So in order for them to truly grow, they must be able to harness the skills of giving direction and communicating effectively. Now, what they represent, they are the ones who give purpose and clarity. So if you can't give yourself purpose and clarity, you don't have a vision. So you have to give yourself purpose and clarity. What do you need to get clear on? And as we go, I want you to list it out if this is you, right? Oh, I'm a visionary. Oh, I'm the operator. Oh, I'm the entertainer. I want you to put that in the chat. Cool. as an operator. This is the person who executes with structure and precision. Now, this person's primary role of growth is through systems and accountability. So they love being organized. They love having an Excel spreadsheets. They love being able to have everything itemized, right? They love the itinerary. Those people are the structured individuals. They're the operators. You can tell them one thing and they can go out there and execute on it, right? They know how to do that. They can operate on that. They are focused heavily on systems, accountability. So if you know that you love structure, you know that you operate better with structure, then what you would need in order for you to grow is more systems and accountability with those systems. Make sense? Let me know if it makes sense so far before we move forward. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to confuse you. I'm not moving forward till I see everyone says makes sense. I don't want to confuse you and I don't want to lose you, unfortunately. Okay, I see that everyone's saying making sense. Hold on real quick. Let me double check. I'll see. Uh, okay, cool. I think some people had the wrong link. So go inside the group chat and send them this link, please. I think the link that I posted in that chat wasn't the actual link that we're on right now, and I'm confused as to why that change happened. So send that to Bruce. Somebody go on the Telegram and send that to Bruce. And if you're in any of the other Telegrams, go ahead and put them in there too. Thank you, Kyron. I see Kyron did that in the Diamond and Capital Cash Flow. Thank you for that, Kyron. See, that's what I'm talking about. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. So go ahead and send that link out. Unfortunately, I did post the wrong link. I'm not sure why the links got screwed up. That's me. I have to check on that. All right, cool. Where were we? That's the wrong screen. Let's see. This one.
Operator.
Cool. All right, so we're on operators, right? So the operator, what they represent is the one who gets things done consistently. So the operator, that's the person you know, hey, look, they are always going to be consistent because they have the systems in front of them to make sure that they're doing the tasks. And this is basically what Venus was referring to too when it comes to her scripts. She want to make sure that she has a system, which are scripts, and then she's getting clients consistently. In order for you to do that, you have to have systems that execute with structure and precision. As we move down to the connector is the person that builds trust in relationships. You might already be this person. Okay, so please identify who you are. You might already be this person. You might naturally connect with people. People might naturally open up to you and share with you and talk to you. Why? Because your primary role in growth is being able to collaborate with people and having empathy. That role right there, that's big money. Big money role right here, ladies and gentlemen. Big money role. Big money, okay? This is the one who builds the bridges in the culture. You can set the temperature. You can be the person that creates the environment. Now, the entertainer, I want you to understand the entertainer comes in multiple forms. The entertainer can be in looks. The entertainer can be in actions. It can be like in comedic relief. It can be in stylistic approaches, maybe the way that you dress. It could be all of those things because all of those things are forms of entertainments. But the idea is understanding the core strength behind this, which commanding attention through energy and relatability. Oh, I like the way you dress. Oh, I love your makeup. Like if people are saying these things to you, they're entertained by what you are doing. Please take note of that. So your primary role in growth is engagement and confidence. So you can teach people how to just be confident. You can get paid in that, right? Entertainers get paid a lot of money because they can get multiple gigs. And what they represent is the one who captures attention and leads with energy. So you can be set for life as an entertainer because as long as you start to build up a fan base, there will always be people that's willing to pay you or willing to help you get somewhere. Now, I want you to have all 5 of these characteristics, but if you only have 1 or 2, that's fine. So as we continue to go, I want you to put how many of these characteristics you have in the chat. Do you have 1? Do you have 2? You have three. Yeah, let me go to the mentor first, and then I'll go back over to the connector and any other one that you might want me to go to. So you might already be this person. You might already be a mentor. Now, just because you don't see it like that, I want you to think about the core strengths. You're the type of person that guides others through wisdom and
I
accountability.
thought you were putting the other colors on first.
A lot of us are like that, right? A lot of us are like that, where
You know what?
who's that? That's you, Monique? All right, cool. So a lot of us are already like that, where we love to guide people through wisdom and accountability. You should think about a field in leadership or teaching, if that's natural for you. Remember, these roles have to be natural for you. If they're not natural, then you work towards them. But the mentor, what they represent is the one who develops others to lead. So you do want to have all five of these traits, because when you have all five of these traits, you'll become super powerful. Now, as we continue to go, someone asked about the connector, right? The connector is a person that is basically like a middleman, a person who is the bridge, the person who creates the culture, the person who can build trust and build relationships with ease, right? Their primary role in growth, how they help people grow and what they would need in order for themselves to grow, is based in collaboration and empathy. Once again, this is big money right here. Big money in the connectors, big money. Even down to running a what I forgot, I don't know why it's slipping my mind. But the human resources department, right? Like big money in this. And as we continue to read at the bottom, it says each participant begins by identifying which of the five best matches their natural leadership tendencies. So before we move forward, which ones naturally match your tendencies? Which ones naturally fit you? When you learn which ones naturally fit you, that changes your mind to see opportunity differently. Okay, so which ones match your natural leadership tendencies? Hopefully all five. If not all five, just put the one or put the ones that match. The ones that match. Now, we do have opportunities for you to get personal development where we can help you grow and become a leader within the platform. We do have an opportunity for you to be a person who can get the MVP growth system for the 3 months, 90 days certificate. And all you need for that is to just be prepared for 3 months of continuous action, right? We'll put you in our system and we'll give you the tools for you to grow. All you have to do is take care of that. Once you complete all of the necessary steps, you will get our CLMS certification, which is a certification in leadership, management, and sales. So if you would like to be certified in leadership, management, and sales, then go ahead and let us know and we'll be able to set you up with that. Once again, it's only $13.99 to get that certification, and it takes 3 months. Now, through the MVP growth system, they evolve into 3 new leadership level archetypes that combine these strengths into measurable transformation. Let's show you what we mean. So there are 3 MAC leadership archetypes. In these leadership archetypes, you have to understand these. They already exist in the corporate world and they get paid big bucks for it. Now, as we go up the ladder, the money increases. So phase 1, the first thing you want to, you could do it in any phase. You don't have to do it in these orders, but the way that I would like for you to do it is to learn it in these orders. But you can learn it in any order. You can first, if you did the phase 3 first, you can do that. If you did phase 2 first, you can do that. All right, so these numbers are here just to give you an idea of progression, but you can take it in any order. So the leadership type on phase 1 is called the executor. Everyone write that down, the executor. The executor is the person that can be given a task and can execute flawlessly. Like all they do is if they're given the task, they could turn ideas into consistent results. If you already do that, then you understand that you're an executor. If you need help doing that, then you know, okay, that's a weakness. Let's start to develop that. So the leadership type in that is the operator plus the entertainer. So some of you right now, like Venus said, I'm the operator and the connector. All right. Kyron said I'm the visionary operator and the mentor. So if you're a visionary operator and mentor, as you can see at the bottom, you're the orchestrator, right? That's a great characteristic. And I'll go through all of them, but I'm going to go back and start from execute and come down. Okay, just giving you all the baselines of this. So the fusion between the operator and the entertainer is execution, energy, and clarity. So you should already know everywhere you go, more effective in less time. If I'm an executor everywhere I go, I'm effective with my time. I'm always having high energy and I'm making sure I'm always clear. And it's easy for me because I'm organized, right? I'm so organized. The core competencies is time mastery, discipline, presentation, and reliability. So you're super reliable because you're consistent. And what we would say the organizational focus is for this type is self-leadership and performance. So really you're not worried about leading a team, you're just leading yourself to have a great level of leadership and performance. Once again, your transformational theme is that you turn ideas into constant results. Someone can give you an idea and you can take that and you can turn it into a result. Like Albertine, right? Albertine is an executor when it comes to her brand. Someone can give her an idea. Hey, Albertine, I want this type of clothes. I want this type of fit. Can you make it look like this? And then she can take that idea and turn it into a consistent result. She's not having some people having the sleeve short on the left arm and the sleeve long on the right arm. No, she's consistent with every pair of clothing because she's a master at this, right? She's a master at executing and having clarity, operating, and then delivering a great value product, which entertains her client, and her clients feel amazed because, all right, she was good on her time. She told me when she was going to give it to me. She did it at that time. The presentation of the clothes was great. And I know that she's reliable and trustworthy. So far, we making sense? Let me know in the chat if we make sense so far. Let me know if I'm making sense so far. This right here will take your life to the next level if you understand it. Yes, hearing it at first could sound like it's a lot. And if you're doing other things in the background, I can get it that you might not be able to pay attention. But if we did the financial physical, right? And you said, hey, I want to collect $100,000 this year, but right now I currently make $50,000. This could be the difference. This could be the $50,000 difference if you just understood which leadership archetype you fall under. All right. Like if you specialize in rap music, but we put you in a country audience arena, chances are you're not going to feel great about how you're performing if they don't really like the rap music. But if we take you and put you in a rap organization, a rap arena, and rap fans, you might do a lot better. Do you agree or disagree on that? If we take a child who's in the 5th grade and we put them in the 12th grade, they might not do great with the work that's in 12th grade, but if we put them in that 5th grade, they might do great work. So your environment matters. So understanding your archetype is going to matter because that's going to dictate which environment you're in and how successful and how fast you accumulate your wealth. So phase 2, the integrator. This person is the connector, the entertainer. This is a visionary. This person's, is all about trust, culture, collaboration. When you talk about being an integrator, your organizational focus is to be a team leader and an engager. You have to be able to manage teams, pull people together, know how to speak to people, know how to put out fires, know how to work well with others to get them to do work, right? It's one thing for motivation, it's another thing for inspiration. So your core competencies is going to be communication, team leadership, and conflict resolution. See, the transformational thing for you is that you turn people into a unified force. See, when they are operating alone as executors, you're the type of person that can get people together, turn them into a force, and they can work well and be able to go out and produce results. This is what they pay me for, and this is what they pay a lot of other high-level executives inside of these organizations to do. And it's so simple and so easy to do. That's why I say first, become a person that can lead yourself first. Right? Be the executor that can lead yourself first. Because once you understand operating in entertainment, execution and clarity and organization, time mastery, discipline, presentation, reliability, then you're able to transfer that skills into other people. And your life just becomes easier as you go up the ladder. Like I don't work as hard as I used to. I remember I used to make $50,000 in the whole 12 months. Now it's easy for me to make $50,000 in 12 days, 2 months, 1 month, right? So my life has gotten extremely easier by learning these skill sets and understanding how to apply it and deploy them. Last line, phase three, the orchestrator. I love this. This is one of my favorite. If you are the orchestrator, oh man, you talk about going from, 5 figures to 6 figures to seven. Yes, this is you right here. This is it right here because the orchestrator combines all three phases, right? So you have the visionary, you have the operator, you have the mentor. You also have the executor within that as well, but that goes unsaid. You don't really have to say that. Because your focus and your role is to turn leadership into scalable success. So now you go into different organizations and you scale up the organizations. Okay, so your organizational focus is organizational leadership and growth. So now you're basically coming in, you're strategically planning, you're doing measurable ROIs, you're creating leadership systems through strategy, structure, and delegation. So it's not so much of you having to execute, even though you still have to execute on all levels, but you are making sure other people are in the position of power so they can execute. Make sense? If there's any questions, now is the time to raise your virtual hand and ask any questions on this. Your MAC leadership archetype is so important because your level of opportunity is based upon the level of attraction that you have and that you produce. If you are a highly attractive person, you're going to get the looks that you want. There's no doubt about it. Not even a question. If you're not getting the looks that you want, the opportunities that you want, okay, let's step up where we need to in the areas that are weak, okay? Each stage unlocks a higher level of leadership mastery from leading yourself. Remember, that's the executor. You're able to lead yourself, no problem. You're a self-starter, you can get up and you can do that. Phase two, the integrator. You can lead a team. Not only do you lead yourself, you can lead a team, which makes your amount of income greater because now instead of working just as one person, you're working on behalf of multiple teams. And now, obviously, the granddaddy of them all is leading an entire organizations with ease and strategy. And I've been blessed to be able to do all three. And I'm telling you from my experience, the orchestrator, that is where the money is. Yes, you're going to get big bucks in all of these places, but I'm saying to you, where you get time and freedom by orchestrating. And also, too, it's always a good idea. Be the orchestrator in your own life. Don't wait for someone else to be the visionary of your life. It's good to have the mentors that can help you do it, but you still must come to your mentors with a vision already. Now, if you don't and you need a vision, that's fine because your mentor will already be able to give you that type of vision to help you out. But remember, if you don't see it, you might not be able to believe it. But if you see it, you could believe it. If you could believe it, you could be living it. Makes sense, Chiron? Okay. Makes sense, Sheba? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. All right. So once again, just to kind of like round this all into a takeaway, a completion. When we do the 90-day MAC leadership roadmap for the people who want the certification, the first phase in the first 30 days, it's all about the executor, right? This is truly focusing on you, like basically taking you like clay and molding you into this top leader who can execute, who has time management on lock, right? Like you can go. You don't have to worry. Self-discipline, that's easy. That's not something you have to be taught. It's already caught. You already know what to do with that. Obviously, the core deliverables in that is the time orders, productivity trackers, and speaking challenges that we'll give you because this will be the practice that will help you. And if you have above 80% completion, then you would be considered passing. If you have below 80% completion, you would have to take that phase over. And then so on and so forth. It works as you can see on the board. I'm not going to go over the rest of them, but as you can see, it's pretty dialed in. All right, last thing. When we talk about the credential of leadership management and sales, this is the certification that we're offering. This is going to validate you, and pretty much you're going to be a master in leadership communication, presence, systems execution and accountability, strategic thinking, and measurable performance. Now, with this particular certification, it makes your path to financial wealth easier because you could be plug and play into different businesses. Imagine having your business be the business that just go into other businesses and help them grow versus having to be the one that's stuck thinking about how to grow your business. You are already at a top level and other people value that and they will pay for that. And I'm living proof of it because a lot of times, some of you didn't even see me first on your social media. You came through me through a person that has paid me to be in front of you, which is exactly what I'm referring to you. You can do the same thing where your level of leadership is so high, your level of clarity and control, your level of empathy and alignment, and your level of strategy and scale is so versed and is well known that people will pay you for your thinking. Imagine that people pay you to think. Imagine people pay you to tell them what to do. Okay, maybe I'm going overboard. Maybe y'all can't see it. I don't see nothing going on in the chat. The price of this certification is $13.99. That's for 3 months. You can get one-on-one personal development for 6 months. That is $5,000. And that's a different type of, you still get all of this, but that's literally one-on-one personal development. That's $5,000. Now, for all of you who might be hesitant, remember, you can still get the coaching that you need for $500. So there really isn't any excuse when it comes to price because we have worked all of this stuff out for you. We know exactly the price points that people are willing to pay for this, and we give it to you at a less cost. The $500 is less cost. The $13.99, that's less cost. $5,000, that's less cost. A lot of you paid $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, and you didn't get anywhere close to learning anything more about you. Am I making this up? Am I being too harsh? Let me know. Let me know if I'm making this up or something, or am I being too harsh, or are we accurate, or do we see what we're talking about here? So last thing is, this is how it's going to make everything click for you. Every business is about relationships. Your relationships are like businesses. You still need to have the same characteristics that you have in a business in a relationship. We know that leadership is the glue to any business. If you have poor leadership, what happens to your business? Let me know in the chat what happens to the business if you have poor leadership. All right. So if we know that businesses are about relationships and relationships are basically businesses, then we know that it's all one. And if you lack leadership in your relationships, what happens in your relationships? So honestly, life is a lot easier now. Once you see it this way, it's a lot easier now. You don't have to juggle 2 lives. You don't have to think you got a personal life and a business life. No, it's one life and you're a leader in both of them. And when you lead, your team wins. That's just the bottom line. Or maybe if you lead and your team loses, then you need some work. You definitely need to be here for sure. In fact, you need to do the other stuff before you even get here, right? Because we need the people who could at least lead a little bit here. That's for them. For you, you might need to take all the freebie stuff that we give you, and you need to start on that first, and then you need to work your way here. Make sense? So we're done on this. Any questions, any concerns? This is your time to get personal coaching for your own leadership. This is the time to get personal coaching. And remember, we're not selling you on anything. We want you to sell yourself on these things. We offer this to you. You take it, you use it, you gain things. We love it because we need the testimonials. We want people, when they look at our programs, we want people to pay us. We want people to work with us, right? So we need you to actually execute. So that's why we give away freebies, because we want you to work on the free stuff. We love when you go, hey, I remember I got your book downloaded for free and you helped me do X, Y, and Z. We love that. We love it. We love when we have organizations pay us and we have people come to them saying, hey, this program that you put us in was amazing. We love it. I just had someone reach out to me. He said, hey, man, what you do on them accountability calls, I need you on my challenges. In fact, I just don't need you on my challenges. I have a group of people that I help run challenges. I want you on all of their challenges. You don't see me on Instagram saying, hey, let me run your challenge or let me do. No, it's coming from the fact that of being a great leader, people can't help but talk about you. And guess what? I cut a lot of my promotion in half, my price of my promotion in half, because I'm having people do word of mouth for me. all by the things that I'm teaching you. And think about it, you're getting this information for free on Saturday, just because you got up on Saturday. Okay, so imagine if you're in the one-on-one session. Imagine if you're actually in the program. Your life is going to be different. And remember, we've already given, let me share my screen with you just so you are super clear. We have already given you access to this, ladies and gentlemen. You can see my screen still, right? We have given you all access for free. Now, the CML certification, that's not for free. Like, you'll be able to see that in here. It's not actually for free. Like, you see in here, if you click on it, you'd have to pay for those. But you see, you'd have to pay for that. But the other ones that you could utilize in here for free will still help you. But obviously, you know, when you pay the premium, you're going to get a better service and you're going to get more high quality products. So that's pretty much what that is. But don't take our free products for granted. It's there to help you because we want you to win. So we're not giving you some junk and saying you go play with the junk. No, we're giving you things that work. Okay. But there's levels to it. There's tiers to it. So you have to figure out which level you're on. Are you at the beginning stage? You let me know in the chat, actually. At your beginning, or you intermediate, or you advanced, where are you? Because knowing where you're at in your journey will help you choose which path is right for you. If you're at the beginning stage, by all means, just take all the free stuff. If you're at the intermediate stage, you should be paying for some things, right? You should probably at least do the $13.99 for 3 months. You get into the developmental system and you use the growth system as your hub to become successful. And if you're at the advanced level, then you for sure go ahead and get the $5,000 one-on-one personal development, personal and business development. And if you're in the middle somewhere, remember, we always have the $500 option for you to just be able to have a 90-minute sit down and really get some coaching and some development. A lot can happen in those 90 minutes, and a lot has happened. And we have tons of testimonials, thousands of testimonials. So you can always see what we help people become. Let me stop sharing the screen. I didn't see any hands come up, so I'm quite sure that there isn't any concerns or questions here. But we do have about 7 minutes before we go into the breakout rooms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call up on you and see what you have to say. So let's go to Yvette first. Yvette, what was your takeaways on what we discussed today with the most attractive characters and the growth system and all of that?
The direction that to go in, that's the thing that I kind of struggle with. But
wait, slow down right there, because remember, when we call you up, this is a good time for you to get some one-on-one coaching. So take the opportunity. What are you actually struggling with right there when you talk about
just expressing myself with in business. I'm having an issue with getting people attention as to I'm trying to see how I put it. I'm having trouble getting eyes on what I have and getting people to pay to get, their health in shape,
Okay. Remember we spoke last week and I mentioned to you to start with the core?
Yeah. Now that, I have to have some listening effective skills. I gotta polish those. But you did say start with the core of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Is that what I can recall?
Yeah, that's going to be the start of it. If you start with the core of why you're doing what you're doing, that is what is going to resonate with people, because we call that the why. Everyone loves the why, because the why is a story. Everyone loves story. Story is like the oldest medium that we have to go back to. That was the first thing that we had before we was TV and radio, is let me tell you a story. So we are naturally ingrained to listen to a story. So which story about you are you broadcasting to others? Now, this is what I think, who said that? Victoria. Victoria was giving you a tidbit about, be careful what you charge. Make sure that you pay that already before you charge someone, because what she's saying is that sometimes we could broadcast the signal. Like, let's say you're looking to help people get complete, but you're incomplete yourself, and you don't realize that you're broadcasting that signal, then no one buys from you because they don't see that you're complete in that area.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I would say look at the core of why you're doing this, because once you look at the core, now you can look at a mirror for yourself and say, all right, now I need to approach it this way. I need to
Okay.
approach it this way. And once again, if this really means something to you, book the one-on-one call. And that way you and I spend time. Yes, $500. Is it going to be worth it? That's up to you. How much do you want? Because anything that we price, you could bet that you could make 2 to 10x off what we're charging you, because we already know the psychology, we already know the game. We've been doing this for years with professionals, and we'll teach you the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So for you, and this goes for everyone, just book your one-on-one calls. Like, just be honest with you. Once again, I'm not selling you. I'm having you sell yourself. If you don't take it, the $500 does more for you than it would ever do for me. It's $500.
Well, and this is the thing I was telling Victoria. I said I like your style of coaching because you really bring out the best and I think I voiced that opinion too. But I like the style of coaching that you do is because you want to our mindset, and you want to bring what's inside of us out into the masses, and I think that that's a good style of coaching. Yeah, you actually I learned better with hands-on and doing exercises where it can bring that out of you. So yeah.
100%, you're speaking to what we just demonstrated, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to give you the exercises, you're going to do that, you're going to report back, and then it's one-on-one. Who's doing that? You're not. I just told you all. You paid $10,000, $20,000 to go be with people, and they're not going to do this work for you because they can't. They can't. That's not their line of work. This work right here is about helping you find your gift, that most attractive character, because that gift inside of you will give you your goal. That's not some play on words, Yvette. That's what God created us to find within us. That's the purpose, what we call purpose. So when we find that purpose, we use that purpose for prosperity. That's all. So when you're afraid to invest the $500 to get the one-on-one coaching, that's a reflection of why people won't pay you. That's all that really is. And that's what Victoria's was alluding to, last week. And once again, I'm not shaming you. I'm not shaming anybody else. And I thank you. And I absolutely love that you say that you love my style of coaching, because you can tell it's not everybody's doing this style of coaching. I really want you to win. That's the truth. I really want you to win. It's not a money grab. That's why I said $500 is going to do way more for you than it's going to do. It's $500. $19.99 for your Meltos app is going to do way more. It's $19.99. Like, come on, we can go out the house and spend that on a burger. Like, let's be real here. Like, it's going to do way more for you than it's going to do for me. So let's just make it make sense, and just don't waste my time. And make sure you don't waste your time. That's the most important part. So let me get the links for you all, actually.
It's definitely also an investment too into I'm gonna get the app eventually. I'm actually gonna do that. But like I said, and what she was saying with I have paid $9.97 for an event, a 3-day event. I have, but I made a series of payments to get there. So, but
but that's a good thing too, right? So see how we make it easy for you. Like, even if they put a series of payments on there, they still made it easy for you to get there. It was up to you to see the value of it, of getting there. So if you can see my screen right now, we have a litany of opportunities for you all to be able to book with myself or my team. But where we're talking about today is the personal and professional development, right? Yes, this is going to be $500, but is it worth it? Like, what is going to be worth $500 to you? In fact, let me ask you that for real. What is going to be worth the $500 for you? Like, what would you get out of it and you would deem that worth it?
Just more of a direction, more of a more clear understanding of how to get to the bag, as they say.
And your line of work is so easy because you're similar in my line of work, and it's so easy. And it's not that it's easy because you could just go out there and be a Joe Smo off the block. No, it's because you're business is directly related to results. So for example, it's like selling aspirin. Like you don't need 1,000 people to say, oh, I've used aspirin and it helped me clear my headache. You just need 2 or 3 people to say, hey, this helped me clear my headache in 2 minutes, in 10 minutes, in 5 minutes. And it's like, wait, what? Yeah, it's that type of business. All you need is a couple testimonials. And it's easy to get those testimonials. And that is part of what I will be teaching you inside of the one-on-one call. We have 90 minutes. It says an hour here, but it's really 90 minutes because I always give a little extra time just to, pour into you. So
Okay.
I'll put that into the chat. And this is for anyone. It's for everyone in here, actually.
Thank you for that, though. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Don't let your own mind trick you out of making millions or putting yourself in a position of power because you see a price. Price is what
Yeah.
you pay.
Yeah. I gotta stop. I gotta get out of that mode and, understand that you're willing to pay for whatever it is you want. So I thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Just look at it like this. Is it worth it to you? Is $500 worth it to being able to launch your product and brand to make $5,000? Is it worth it to you? And once you see it that way, it's like, it's worth it to me. And then on top of it, it's education. You could get it off as a write-off if you do it through your business. So
Right.
it's not really hurting you.
Right. Or to make $500,000.
I mean, I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to go too hard over somebody's head, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like,
Big and bold. That's me.
okay, I love it then. $500,000. And that's the other part too. Like my mentor Myron, he said the same thing. He's like, it's a no-brainer. The reason why people come to me because I make it a no-brainer. Like if you come to me, you pay me $500, I'm going to help you get $500,000. Like this is how Myron is talking to me. He's saying, bro, you have to be able to be so confident in your own ability that you don't have any shakeability. You just have marketability, right? Marketability, because everyone can see it on you. And that's the beauty of your particular brand. Like you see how you got the background. Now, what you want to do is you want to have your body. You want to talk about things that are helpful to you, right? Your healthy lifestyle. And then people will see that and it will grow. Same thing with Albertine. Albertine, you should be modeling your clothes. In some aspects, you should make some clothes for free for some people. Right. And you send them to, hey, I make these clothes for free for you. Would you go out and advertise this for me? I'm giving y'all free game right now. Would you make these? I'll make these clothes for free for you. Would you wear these clothes and advertise it for me? I'm quite sure there's a lot of people out here that would say yes to that. You got to get resourceful. What was your takeaway from this hot stage or hot seat?
My takeaway was you got to have a clear path, a clear understanding as to where you're going, and then everything else will get easy as you go along. I mean, that might not be what you were saying, but that's what I got out of it. So
absolutely. But look, it's what you got out of it. I'm just asking so that way you can have
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So great job.
Just explain that. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Everyone
Thanks for your time
in the chat. Thank you for your time as well. As we come to this end of this segment, it is time for you to go into your breakout rooms and kind of just build with each other and talk to each other and get a better understanding. But listen, when you go into the breakout rooms, don't just randomly talk. Go in there with some ideas of, okay, you work in holistic health, you work in fitness, let's do a joint venture together. Like, and it doesn't have to be an LLC, just, get together, do a couple programs. Hey, I'm gonna have you do this part of the program and I'll do this part of the program. We connect and we can make some money, or we could just do it as a way to get leads. But be intentional when you go into these rooms today. Any questions on how to approach networking? Before we let you go into there, any questions? I'm creating the rooms right now. I will also have a room for support. If you would like to go in and learn more about the Meltos Venus, come in there. If you want to learn more about what we have to offer as far as the one-on-one development, or any of the programs, have you seen the growth system? Come into the support breakout room, okay? Y'all short on hands today, huh?
I want to go into the support.
I'll open it up and you all will be able to choose the rooms. So let me create the name. One room is Chit Chat. One room is called Chit Chat. You just go in there, you want to chat it up, that's fine. As we know, you probably worked all week and just want to talk and have fun. That's fine. Go do that. Partnerships, that's the other room. Go in there if you are looking to create a strategic partnership and you already have something in your mind or you're here to listen. Okay. Partnership. And then I'll be in the support room. Okay, so you should all see that open up on your screen. You should be able to hit that. There's also a button on the top left if you're on your computer, and you should be able to log in. I will be going in there now. I'll see you all. Wait, before I go in there, let me make sure. Is there anyone that needs help to be moved to a room?
I do. I want to go to this port room. I haven't been in any of the rooms just yet.
I will send you there right now. No one's going to be there but you first. I'll send you
Here
there
you
first.
go. I
Okay.
want to go.
Venus, all right, cool. I'll put you in
Yeah.
there too. So just
Donna.
accept it. Jonna, you want to go too? Okay. Just accept it, Yvette, and you should go right into the room. I see Albertine, I see Kyron, I see Monique, and Zoom user. Do you all want to go into a different room? I see Rebecca. Rebecca's there too. Rebecca, we're going to different rooms. Rebecca, we do have to talk because now it's June, so we have to start making some moves on our ventures with our holistic combination. So that is it's time for that now. And you're in Jersey, right? South Jersey. So I think we should probably do a meetup and get down there ASAP. Send me a message, Rebecca. Send me a message. Send me a message, text message. All right. I'm going into the other rooms, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you in the room.
Hello? Okay, it's just me. Okie dokie. Hello.
Okay, we're back the same one.
Oh, I
Yeah.
saw somebody else in here though.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, who's there? Hi there,
Hi.
Miss Jonah. How are you, darling?
I'm hanging in there, kid.
All right, all right. Now we have Miss Tamika on here. So Miss Tamika, are you in?
I'm in here.
Okay, 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 Miss Jonah. What's going on? Are we in the same room, all three of us?
Yes, we're in mindset reset.
Okay,
Oh, okay, because there
okay,
was
there you
nobody in support. So I'm like, let me just do some work.
go. Using by yourself, of this and by yourself?
Yes,
Miss
and
Rebecca,
Rebecca's
are you there?
otter. No, it's just me and Rebecca's otter.
Okay, because I see her little screen is off. Okay, we have Miss Tamika here as well, Miss Jonna.
Hi, Miss Tamika.
Hi, Miss Shona. How are you?
I'm doing super fabulous.
Oh, good, good.
I'm excited. My one of my books. Hopefully, I'll have it ready by Friday.
Awesome.
Wednesday, if not sooner. And it's called Journal, Reflection Journal, and it's gonna have 10 reflections, prompts, 10 affirmations, and 3, I call it intentional moments, which is nothing but guided meditation.
Okay,
And
okay. Is
yes,
this your
and
ebook, Miss Jonna?
yes, it's my ebook, one of my
Okay,
ebooks.
okay.
And I'm going to ask, well, I'm gonna ask someone to do a forward. So I haven't asked them yet. So I'm gonna send them a message and see if they'll do a 2 or 3 paragraph forward for me. And soon as they're able to do that, or if they agree to do it. And then I'm gonna give myself about 6 weeks and I'm going to record it.
So these things you asked them to do, is this about them and their experience with you, or do you not want to talk about it?
You know what? That's a good one.
'Cause I don't know.
Um,
I mean, I asked it because I'm like you said, you 2 or 3 paragraphs, but is it about them? Is it about their experience? Is it about you?
well, the book itself, I'm giving him the title and let them review it, and then
We do
um,
your title,
no, the title is called Reflection Journal,
right? But you
and
said
then I'm
okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
and let them review it and their thoughts on it, and with me regarding that. And on the back of it, it's going to have 20 line pages for you to put your thoughts.
Okay. And
So
this is
you'll
for
still
the
have your
individual who
journal.
reads the book. It's for the
Yes,
individual who reads the book. Okay.
yes. So because it's going to have 10 affirmations, 10
Uh huh.
um, affirmations, 10 reflections,
Uh huh.
and 3 intentional um, moments or guided meditation. And then I'll have in about 6 weeks, I'll have it's going to be the same thing, but it's going to have music, and it's going to be audio, and I'm
Is
gonna
it
give you
cool?
my
Those reflections of what you have? Do they come after every chapter, or is it just something just all together in the back that they can just write on?
it's the it's just 20 lines, blank
Okay.
lines for you to make your notes.
Say
But
I
it's
read
just
chapter
gonna
one. Say
there's
I
no
read chapter.
chapter, no chapters. It's just gonna
Okay.
be 10 affirmations.
Got you. Okay, I got you. Got you.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am. I got you.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to make it a. I'm just trying to make it a novel.
Well, it came from my I have a book called I have the outline. It's called Reflection is Your Friend. I
Hmm.
have that as an outline, and then I have a workbook with the same thing. And I just came from this. It was called a mini reflection journal. So I decided to take mini out and just call it
reflection journal.
Okay. All right. Well,
And that's
congratulations in advance.
thank you. That's going to be $17, and then I'm going to when I add the voiceover, the audio to it, that'll be 27.
Okay. Congratulations once again. I know it's gonna be good. Now I know that it is good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
You're welcome,
Congratulations.
welcome, 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 welcome,
thank
welcome.
you, thank you. I'm excited about it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Something to be
So
excited
I
about. Did you reward yourself?
not yet because I have a lot of open books. Not just open books, but I have a lot of opened. But I am going to start rewarding myself, and that's something I've done or have not done throughout my life, and not rewarding myself. I work
Not
hard.
let's not
Yeah,
wait. Reward yourself now. What are
I
you
got too
waiting
much to
on?
do.
Look at your
I got too much.
progress.
Yeah, but I'm looking at it that I still have ways to go, but I'm going to reward myself somehow. I haven't figured it out yet,
Yeah, you may
but
have
I
a
don't.
ways to go, but look at what you are. Look at the progress you have made. That's what I'm saying. But when we first got on here talking about
Mhm.
what we're doing, to now, look what you've done.
Girl, I look, this is 2 years. I can't reward myself for 2 years. I can't.
Yes, you can. You're supposed to reward yourself. You're supposed to find something positive you done every day and reward yourself for it. You
It's
worth
coming.
it. You worth
It's coming.
it.
It's coming. I have I do have, what is it called? Uh what is it called? Oh, caregiving is not for the weak.
Remember you, I
Caregiving,
remember reading that.
yeah.
You said that to me.
So
So you're not the weak. So you're the one that's supposed to be getting the reward because you're not the weak one. You're the
I
one
am
that's
not.
helping them. Right. So reward
I'm
yourself. Do I have to jump through this phone to make you reward yourself?
You may have to.
Yeah.
You may
And,
have to.
Because that's a
and why?
lot of progress
Yeah.
you've made. That's a lot of progress you've made.
And why is it naturally for us to put ourselves last or not celebrate the small and certainly the big things? It's always us on the back burner. And I understand we're working hard, we're trying to achieve all these goals, but sometimes we gotta pause and give a
I'm
shout
telling
out to
you.
ourselves, you know?
You don't wait till the battle is over. You shout now because you know you're gonna win, girl. Stop that.
Mhm.
You better
I'm
go out
working
and do
on
something
it.
yourself. Huh?
I've come a
You better
long
be
way.
glad I don't live in the state you live in. Cause I'll find you.
You probably would. Maryland's not big. It's easy to find me. I'm a young, so it's not that many
Where
of
are
us.
you? What state?
I'm in Maryland. I'm like an hour from Baltimore, an hour and a half from DC, 45 minutes from Annapolis. Not that hard to find me. Find Easton. You can find it's not that many of us. They'll find us. My family's known throughout the community, so
See, that's even more reason to reward yourself.
well, I'm coming. I'm just excited that um I've worked hard for the last 2 years, and I have to get over this perfection thing, and I do have this thing about perfection. I've always had that.
Yeah,
It wasn't drilled.
but the thing is, for perfection, you are moving the needle forward every time you work on your book. How is it not successful for you to have something to reward yourself for? I understand. That's something to reward yourself for. Now, see, if you were still in the same place now as you were when we first started, then yeah, I can see why you wouldn't want to do it. But look how far you've come since then. Like I'm saying, talking to me too. Look how far every chance I get, I reward myself because I went out of town to visit my mother. I was on the track every day. I did those little extra stuff. I got my little friend. We went out to eat. I rewarded myself every day. I say, mm-mm. No longer would I put myself last. I'm not doing that anymore. And I
Exactly.
feel so, look, I feel so much better. Isn't my smile bigger?
I see
And look at my skin.
Mm-hmm.
I went out there in that sun, girl. I'm chocolate for real now. I
Yeah.
love it. I told you I was gonna get that vitamin D. I was not
Mm-hmm.
playing. I got it. So I mean, and it's all fun, but even in that, as we move forward, getting back to the business part, even as we move forward, as we stay connected to each other, we need to encourage each other. So just reward ourselves. Because I'm telling you, we work hard. We know we do. We don't have to tell anybody we work hard because we know we
I
do.
do.
Right.
And because we work hard, that is something to reward ourselves for. Because
Well,
nobody
I
else is
got
going to take our business to the next level but us. If we don't take
Mhm.
ourselves to the next level, nobody's going to do that for us.
Right.
With
one more
love
thing.
plus, yeah.
I have
It's got.
one more thing with my I'm working on my cover.
Mm-hmm.
Um and so I'm not really happy with it. So I may just keep it, this is digital, I may just keep it blank and just have the title and just keep pushing forward. So
Do you know what you want?
no, I'm not quite
Okay.
sure.
So that's why it's not finished then. You don't know what you want on it.
Mm-hmm.
Get a clear vision of what you want your cover to look like and work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
a vision is something that you see.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to put a cover for your book and you don't have a vision of what it looks like, then everything is going to be blank. Get in your mind what you want that to look like. You know,
Well,
put what you're talking about, kind of put it together in like a picture. Even if you got
what
to
I
create it yourself.
what I may do is just make it blank for now and then come up with it at another time.
I mean, I'm sure you can do that too, Leo. But if you do it
Because
now, it's already done. You have time to work on something else.
I
I'm
got
just
plenty
saying.
to work on.
Huh?
So I have plenty to work on. I have to get back on my um because when I'm on LinkedIn, when I just comment, I'm getting a lot of people just looking at my profile,
Hmm.
and that's just with me commenting. And what I'm doing, there's not a lot of people doing what I'm doing.
That's why you
And
need to have something point blank so they can really look. Okay, if I tell you that I'm the best fried chicken person in the state, and that's all I say. I never post the chicken. I never post what it looked like. I never post the people buying it. Then people gonna say, "Well, I know she's talking about that, but I ain't never seen no picture of that or whatever." You know what I'm saying? Just put that out there.
Yeah.
But when you want to move it, I just think I'm just praying for you that you get it together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's what we are. We are together. We gonna bind ourselves together, girl. We're not gonna let each other go. So
Yes.
yeah, and we looking for that. We looking for that cover.
Mm-hmm. Looks
Oh,
well,
like
somebody else
somebody else
just joined
joined.
us. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
hello.
Hey, good morning.
How
good
are
morning,
you,
Oh, good. Had
Pravina.
my
Miss
granddaughter's
Havana?
Havina. Yeah,
Havina.
Pravina.
Okay. How are
yeah,
you?
doing pretty good. Yeah,
Okay.
my granddaughter's graduating, got a lot going on, so I missed. Do y'all have the meeting at 9:30?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
We're
you
in the
guys are still
breakout
on?
section now.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So
No,
I'll
no,
just
no, no,
listen.
no. You're good. You're good.
I'll just listen.
No, man. What are you up to? How you moving the needle forward?
Oh, you know what? Getting ready for again my granddaughter's graduation party tomorrow, so I have a house full of people. But I saw that you guys were on. I said, let me just check in and see what's going on. Um, so yeah, I can't even think. I have so much. I have like 20 people here at the house, and once I get through her parties tomorrow, then next week I'll be able to refocus and share with you guys.
Is she
Okay.
graduating from high school or college or what?
High school. High school.
Okay,
Yeah.
congratulations.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Did everyone share already?
No, ma'am, that's why we're waiting on you. Yes, we
Oh.
are. We're waiting on you.
Oh, okay. Let me pull it together. As far as moving the needle forward in the area of, are we talking about buying a business?
The business.
Okay.
However you're moving the needle forward to enhance the business, to make you that person that you want to be, top of the line.
Amen.
Yes,
Amen.
ma'am.
I think foremost on my list of things to do next, starting next week, would be I'm moving toward the digital products. And
Okay.
I think the last time I was on a digital products class, she gave us the homework assignment of recording a video about the digital product. And in doing that, we get a chance to, really communicate what it's about, develop the concept before we actually write the product. So that's the next thing I need to do is record my video. My product is it's on being a kingdom entrepreneur
Okay.
and helping people understand what is the kingdom, and then what is God's heart toward kingdom entrepreneurs and making money. What's God's purpose for us?
Mm-hmm.
How are we different from someone who's not a kingdom entrepreneur? What are the expectations? What are the standards? What are the benefits? And so my my first product will be on that God's heart toward kingdom entrepreneurs and giving a definition of that, because when I'm talking about kingdom, I'm talking about a Christian who believes that God created him for a purpose, created them for a purpose, and money is a part of that, and finances and wealth is a part of that. And the word says that we have access to resources outside of just earthly resources. We have access to spiritual resources. And so how do we access that? And what does the Bible say about multiplying our money? We all know the principles, multiplying our money, and then investing them in a place that will flow assets.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly. Okay.
so it's the same thing. It's financial literacy from a kingdom perspective. That's what that product will be about.
Sounds good.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Girl, I already know that's gonna make it because God is in it.
Oh, amen.
Yes.
Yeah, he's in it.
Amen.
He's in it. He ends up, and that's his will for us to be prosperous.
Amen.
He said we
Yes,
have.
it is.
He already said we have inheritance.
There we go. And we leave an
Yeah,
inheritance for our children's children. A good
yeah.
person does.
And the
Yes.
wealth of the sinners is laid up for the just. Okay,
Come
come
on.
on
Come
now,
on.
come
All
on.
right.
Don't get me going. Don't get me on
There we
that one.
go. I love that.
Not
we
enough
gonna we
time
gonna
to
let
go
that one
for it.
roll because I could be here all night on that one. We're gonna let it go. But we know
Oh,
that God is the one because He said our gift will make room for us. So whatever gift God has placed in our life, those gifts is gonna make room for us. Gonna set up before high people. They has
mm,
everything we need. They got that money. We're gonna show them how to get it. And
come
it's
on,
going through,
Albertine.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, He gonna show us how to get it. He already showing us how to get it.
No, that's the truth.
All
Definitely.
we
He's
gotta do
been
is
ordering our steps.
exactly take notes and keep on going.
Come on, sis.
Yeah,
Yes.
keep on
Yeah.
going. Yeah, that's all
You
we gotta do. Cause honey, He's ready. He's clapping for us, like Pastor say, not Pastor. I'm sorry, like Coach say, clap it up, snap it up for you. Yeah,
mm,
he got us. He got
Mm,
us. Yes, he
love
got
it.
us. He is not gonna let us be a vagabond. That's not
Ooh,
us. We are the
that's not
kingdom. We
us.
are a royal priesthood, the holy nation.
Oh, yes, we
That's
are.
who we
Okay.
are. All right, we are
Yeah.
princes and queens and kings, baby. Ready? So,
Ooh.
yes, ma'am. We ready. I'm telling you, we ready. We ready
All
to do
right.
it.
Love it. Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
yes. Okay, well, you know what? Did you put your link in the chat? Would you put it there? Put your
No.
for your IG or Facebook? You got the website. Put that in there for the chat so we can follow you and you follow us back so we can stay connected.
Okay, I'll put
That
my
means a
IG in there.
collaboration. Yeah.
I'll put my IG in. I still
Yes, ma'am. That's why we're
not sure how to
here
get
to
my link.
connect.
There we go. Yep.
We're gonna connect.
All right.
Add
Good
another
job.
link to the chain.
Amen.
Yeah.
Let's see chat. Jana. All right, I'll pass the floor. Thank you for, holding me accountable. I appreciate that.
Yeah. That's what we gotta do. We gotta keep it going. We are our brother's keeper.
Man. IG. Who else? Everybody else went already? I missed it.
Yeah, we all pretty much went, but it was good to hear.
Thank you.
You all, like I said earlier, this is my first time ever joining, so it was a lot of
Oh,
information all at once, but I do feel
right.
like it is, worth it to be here. And it's a reason why I logged on this morning out of all the mornings, because I always get the different emails, but I've never just, joined. But I am actually glad I joined, and I got a lot of information from you all, and just knowing that this is a valuable community, and just hearing some of the great things that you all are doing has definitely empowered and motivated me this morning. So thank you.
That's great to hear.
Hmm.
Hmm. Where did Albertine go? Wait,
Oh, we lost her?
I think we did.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna go back to
Yeah.
a main session.
Yeah, I'll just go over there now. But it was nice meeting you all.
You too.
Thank
Jo-
you.
Jana, workplace grief strategist and wellness educator. Oh, wow.
Hmm. That's amazing.
Wow.
That's me.
I
I'm a
can't
grief
even,
strategist. I'm,
huh?
I'm working on, I'm a grief strategist because I want to work also with faith-based organizations
Mm,
regarding moving forward after death, because our leaders in our faith-based organization, we talk about death, but we really don't talk about moving forward after
mm.
death. And that's a challenge for many people.
You mean after someone in your life dies, someone close to you?
Yes, you talk
Okay.
about death, but you don't talk about moving forward. There's a
Hmm.
Yeah,
difference.
It
that's
is.
true.
And I think
I
that's very important.
it,
And
Yes.
it is.
they actually just started like groups like that at my church. Prior to that, I had never seen it before, like what is it, grief counseling or sessions or groups. It's a name for it, but it's brand new, and people are joining because there's a lot of people that's widowed or lost children or different things that's hurting and just need somewhere to go within the church, not necessarily outside. Even though I'm not saying those things aren't good, but a lot of people, we're in the church and we want to remain in that community to where we feel safe and it's faith based. So I think that's awesome.
It
What
is.
I do, I came by it. It was just by okey doke because I had it hit my family quite hard. My first brother passed in 2015, 2 days after Christmas. It's my Down syndrome brother. And then 2 years later was my nephew. He passed 2 weeks after his 38th birthday from a heart attack.
Wow.
3 years later was my mother. Then
Mm.
5 months later was my oldest brother. 2 years later was my second oldest brother. So that's a lot
That's a
in my
lot.
in my family. And I know other folks have had a lot more, but it just hit me differently because my first family member, he was 51, and it just kind of like hit us, bang, bang, bang. And my thought was like, how do you move forward? Just
Mm.
how do you do it? And I came across workplace because I was in a agency for somebody picking up something, and I was sharing with someone my project, and it was just about moving forward after death. And she said, wow, that's funny that you talk about that because my colleagues and I, we were talking about how do you move forward, and it's hard and we just don't know. And she's like, please let us know when you're finished because we would love for you to come and talk to us. And so that's
Mm.
how workplace grief strategy came to me, because it's not being addressed in the workplace. I found, because when I was in the workplace, usually you get the flowers, the cards, and so forth, mostly from the employees, from your colleagues, not from HR, not from your management, not from the CEO.
Mm.
It's not coming from them, it's coming from your colleagues. And what needs to be addressed is that first you have what I call grief economics. Why do grief data matters? Because it does. People will leave a job because they feel that they're not being supported.
Mm.
$225.8 billion is lost annually due to grief in the workplace. And that's
Wow.
an old data. I'm going to reach out to New York Life Foundation and see if I can, not see if, but to partner with them to work on something more recent, because CDC Foundation did that data, but it's from 2015, but they're still putting it as if it came out last year. And I can't really get a hold on what's the most recent data because people are using the old stuff.
Hmm.
And then you have HR and leadership best practices, which for me, I call best practices readiness. How do you do? Is your workplace ready for that person who passes? And if that person who have a family member who passes, as opposed to what do? You have a plan. Your workplace should have a plan on how to treat that. But a lot of people don't.
Wow.
It needs to be addressed.
Have you looked at AI for more recent data? Are there any sources through AI, ChatGPT?
Yes, I've done a lot. There's data out there, but it's
Okay.
old data.
Okay. There's no organization that currently, doing that research?
They're doing it, but it's old.
Okay.
The CDC Foundation, I found that out a few months ago, and I've been calling them a few times because that was the most recent, so I thought. And then I found out that it was last year. I said, oh, okay. And then a few weeks ago, I found out, wait a minute, I saw 2015, the same information. So I'm like, wait, hold up. So I called the CDC Foundation. Could you please, I would like to speak to someone regarding your most recent data, because the one that I saw from last year, I also saw that it was out in 2015. So I would like to speak to someone who deals with your data so I could find out the most recent one. I cannot speak to anyone and nobody will not call me back
Mm.
from the CDC Foundation. And then you have another one for $75 billion. That was from 2003, but yet you also find it that it came out either last year, 2015, 2023. That's old. That's from 2020. That's from 2003. So there's people who've done it, but it's not recent.
Good morning, baby. Good morning. I'm like,
So I want to partner with someone to get more recent data. And then I've developed a online tool for support that will come out monthly in regards to helping folks. Because my mom did not do well with support groups. You have 15, 20 plus people sometime, and everybody's going around sharing their loved one's name and information. You can't get up and walk out. And that's hard for some people. That was very hard for my mother. So I had to find something different because my mother didn't do well for counseling. She didn't do well with the group. She didn't do well with a lot of things. So she can't be the only person who doesn't or didn't do well with certain support. So why not consider an online support for reflection, for affirmation, guided meditation, and some other support that you can do one-on-one. So doing it day by day. And I want to reach out to some faith-based organization regarding sharing those two portions with moving forward after death, a workshop, and then the monthly tool, which would be an mini app that the members could share. Not just faith-based, but nonprofits could share with their organization, their members.
that's a great idea. I see that what's your first step or your next step to actually get it out into the public?
Um, I have so many ideas, so I'm trying to take it one day at a time because I have the outlines. Let me pull this up. Sorry about that. You're doing a lot of airplanes. There we go. I have my outline. I have a few other things set up. So I have for my workshops, I have that, and I also want to do my apps that I was going to put into the app store, but I want to be a little stingy and just keep that in house. And then just you have to come to me as opposed to going to the app store, and I'll have that on my website once it's built.
So who's working on your website?
No one right now. No one right now. That's forthcoming. So I have a lot. I have a lot to do. But I haven't forgotten. I mean, forgiven. I'm not forgiven. I haven't given up. Because I have my books. I have my one book is called Caregiving is Not for the Weak. I have that outline. My other one is called Reflection is Your Friend, which will have a workbook. That has the outline already. I have one called Doing It My Way, planning my last event. Basically, you planning your own funeral is what I'm working on.
Wow, I think when I talk to entrepreneurs, we're so creative with so many ideas, and the same with me, because I've actually been working on this for almost 5 years, but I need to get something out there. And so I
Yeah.
love that you've outlined the books. You can probably take one of those chapters and make it into a digital product and, add your link to your social media, something like that.
I
I,
hadn't
I
thought
just
about
want
that
to get
part.
something on, huh?
No, I hadn't thought about that part. I could make that
Yes,
a course, I guess, because
you can
what
make it
I
a
thought
course.
about, I hadn't thought about that part, but I could pick one of those chapters and make it a course because, like, for um the reason why I chose doing it my way, planning my last event, because my mom has always said, what's more important is the person in that casket and what they want, not what you want. And it's about what they want or wanted. And so it's a lot of things you have to do. Do they have um digital stuff? Now you have to make sure people have their digital stuff together, their websites, their passports and all of that, their insurance. You have to go and make sure you have all of that stuff. Do you have all of that stuff together? I'll be 61 June 19th, and I have a lot, but there's still a lot of stuff I haven't gotten completely together. But there's a lot of people who have not gotten anything together. They're going to leave it for somebody else to do it. What I've done so far, I've planned my funeral, literally. I've sat down with an undertaker and about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and all of that is done. And this year, by the end of the summer, I already have my headstone plan. And by the end of the summer, I'm going to go ahead and order that. It's going to be funny looking at my headstone, but at least it will be done the way I want it done. It's going to be a little eerie, but it will be done the way I want.
Yeah, that's needed because, like you said, there's a lot that goes into planning a funeral, and
It's a lot.
we try not to even think about it, which makes
True.
it a heavy responsibility on, our necks, who's ever closest to us. So, uh,
Hmm.
yeah, we need it. I know I need it because I haven't done any of that myself. So it's great. I love what you're doing.
Thank you. It's hard. It's hard, but it needs to get done after seeing three or four, oh God, one, two, three, four, about 4 or 5 funerals in front of me. I feel like I got it down.
Right,
I
right,
didn't
yeah,
know if you have uh if you someone's, say for instance, I was my mother personal rep. You have to make sure you, how can I say it? Um you are in charge of that person's body, even though the will or the trust or any of that hadn't been read, or whatever the term is. You still have, you're in charge of it if you are named the personal rep of that loved one. I didn't know that. So I want to get I have a lot of I did a lot of outline of it, and I want to have that done by the end of the month, and start working on the chapters by the beginning of July, and at least have that done by the end of July, and probably pick one of those chapters and start a course. So thank you for mentioning that. I never thought about that.
that's great. I'm just trying to think of ways that we can get it out there, get a good product out there as soon as possible. So I love
You know,
that.
I guess I can do a wait list, because my understanding is you should go ahead and do a wait list just to get attention to it first, even before you start it.
Nice. Yes. And it does something to, it motivates us because we're actually interacting with the public about our assignment. And it solidifies that assignment even more. It makes it more real when you're talking to possible consumers. So a wait
True.
list. A wait list.
Yes. Oh, yes, I
Wow.
can go ahead and do that. And thank you, ladies. You're making me
That's
think.
great. That's great. Tamika, I know we don't have much time left. Can you just share briefly what your assignment is or what are you working on? If you can, I
So,
understand.
yeah, well, like I was just saying, I'm new here to this community, and I have a lot of different qualities and a lot of different things that I'm good at. Such as leadership. I'm in a high level role. I lead people, and of course, I love fashion and design and different things like that. So I'm not quite sure, and I had tapped into real estate with flipping houses for a moment, but a few years ago, I had a baby and I kind of lost sight of self, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to get back to a point to where I can focus and identify my role and my path. And I'm needing help in getting back to that point. So that's where I am right now.
Sounds like you're in a great place for that
Yeah.
next step.
Yeah. So it's a lot of thinking, and I think I've heard him on a different community that I was in. I don't know if you all know Joy, but I joined her group and I was able to get my LLC set up the correct way, for funding and all of those different things. And in some of the morning sessions, which was like, I think 30 minutes or either hour before the session started, he would pop on with like mindset and meditation and different things like that. So I've heard him speak and I like the way he interacts and make you feel comfortable to open up about different things. But this is my first time actually just logging into one of his, in the love community. So I feel pretty good. Oh, you was in Joy's program too? Oh, wow. Yeah,
Hmm.
I
That's how
like
I
her.
got here too. Yeah, meeting both Ramel and came over here. So yeah, I agree. So it's nice
Yeah.
to meet you. We have more in common than we knew.
Right, yeah.
I
So,
came from Joy too.
really?
Oh,
Wow. I
that
love
says a
her.
lot, ladies. I do too. I
Yeah.
do too.
So,
All right, go
okay.
ahead.
So I don't know if we just go back to the main room or what happens.
I don't either.
Uh,
Do you know how to
uh,
go back? Go ahead.
I think if we hit leave, it takes us back there.
okay, let's
See you guys maybe next week.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, he has
Okay.
something on Mondays too. Mondays at 7:30.
I think that's the digital products class.
Not for Sean, no. It's still a
Oh,
part
for
of
sure. Okay.
there's a lot going on. Yeah, the Kiana has something at 7, I think. Kiana's class is at 7. Sean has something at 7:30. 7:30
Oh,
to 8:30 regarding networking. I think
okay.
it's networking. Yeah, but it's 7:30. 7:30 to 8:30 every Monday.
Is it on the calendar?
Um, I think so. I think so. He
I'll
has it
check for it.
on it's on his you it's on his YouTube page. Sometimes it's on what is this? His Telegram and Instagram. So if you get his Telegram, Instagram, and what is it? YouTube, it's going to be on one of those three
Okay.
pages. Yeah. Sometimes you'll just get it on an email.
Okay. I'll have to sign up. I don't think I'm on the YouTube. and try to get a rhythm to know what's going on each day and which ones
Yeah,
I'm going
it's
to
a
tune
lot.
into,
It's a
which is
lot.
a good thing. You get to choose, what works best for
Yes,
you.
yes,
But
yes.
I'm encouraged because you guys both came from Joy's program, and just shows to me that we are like-minded.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Great,
girls,
great
it's
to
been
meet you
great.
all.
Okay, nice meeting you all.
Hope we'll be
Thanks.
either see you Monday or next Saturday. Have a great day,
Yes,
everyone.
you
You
too.
too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Leave is shredded away. I made a promise to your father never to let you go after him. That wasn't your promise to me. He wanted to keep you safe. That's all he's ever wanted. So what you just when I first heard about it, I didn't believe it. I said, yeah, you download it, you will receive the bottom. Do you want to become a Mahjong master too? Click the link to try it.
This isn't just a motorcycle. It's an engineering miracle. A time machine.
It's a good friend. It's all your friends. Nothing happens here, that's not about it.